Evaldi. What's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one. Another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
The
second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly set.
They played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last two, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the four-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. D-Roll, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, 2 gone. The box, Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Aaron Savali will be on the mound for game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do
that. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Naquin's going back, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and the inning is over. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Franmil Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Hit back toward the mound. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Here's Carlos Santana now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. Settling in now, Delino DeShields. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner is in from second. The relay. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. Cleveland's out in front, 2-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Mitch Moreland will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Indians on top, 2-0. Standing in, Roberto Perez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. And he lays off for ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Verdugo waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bradley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple. They're up 2-0. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Verdugo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit softly down the line at first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. One gone here in the Boston third. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he fouls this one off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
A ball and no strikes. Bradley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder Benintendi, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And this will be fouled away. Still 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Heading after it is Naquin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in, Jordan Luplow. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The third baseman, number 8. Jordan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Carlos Santana will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And this one's in the dirt. And, nearly had him going back to second, but he's able to sneak back in safely. Gets down as he can't get there in time. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down.
Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter.
And this is low, ball 1. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here.
Hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one right down Main Street. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a slider. Got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning. Here now is Rafael Devers. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. Into the box now, Roberto Perez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And we'll bring up our Indians leaderboard to confirm for you that he currently leads the team in that category. Stepping in, Oscar Mercado. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pitch out, nothing doing. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
From the stretch. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. 1 run is scored. Long throw to third. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Brian Johnson takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So now to the plate, Jordan Luplow, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. A swing and a ground ball to third. This will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Vasquez. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high. Is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting,
Ready to take his hacks again, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 15.
So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
To 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. And he is in there. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this set.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're still down 5-3. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First offering on its way. Slow roller left side. Reined in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting.
So striding in, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Last time through was a base hit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Brandon Workman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Brandon Workman.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Oscar Mercado. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Popped him up. Moreland is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, and it remains 5-3. Dominic Leone gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Dominic Leone.
Leading off the inning, Alex Verdugo, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Fouled off. The next 0-2. A swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. So here now is Jackie Bradley. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3. Digging in, Franmil Reyes. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So now Carlos Santana First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of. Oliver Perez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 39, Oliver.
Bottom of the inning now, so the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Perez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
Now that.
So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. And there he goes toward second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. On to first, and they get the double play. Now batting, Roberto Perez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Nothing in the Cleveland 9th. Brad Hand enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 33, Brad Hand.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And in the 9th inning, every team's goal is to bring that tying run to the plate, and he does that here. But I got to tell you, a single or a double would have done the trick too. That was risky trying to stretch that thing, but it ended up working out in the end.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Hernandez at second. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Indians used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Aaron Savali with his 4th win this season. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.